For adventure seekers, they are also a place of deep serenity, with quiet mountain villages where life moves at a slower pace. The landscape is dotted with traditional chalet-style houses, and the air is fresh and crisp, making it a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of city life. Absolutely. Italy, a timeless journey through art, history, and passion. Italy, Amali, a land where empires were built, where art was reborn, where every stone and street carries the weight of centuries. This isn't just a country, it's an emotional experience. From the ruins of Rome to the floating dreams of Venice, from the rolling Tuscan hills to the passionate rhythm of Sicily, Italy is a journey into the soul of Europe. We begin in Rome, the eternal city. Every corner here feels like a history lesson brought to life. The Colosseum, majestic and powerful, reminds us of the gladiators and emperors who once ruled the ancient world. The Roman Forum is a sprawl of broken columns and marble, a living museum beneath the open sky. Vatican City lies at the heart of Rome's spiritual legacy. St. Peter's Basilica rises in grandeur, while the Sistine Chapel reveals Michelangelo's masterpiece, a ceiling that changed art forever. Faith and creativity coexist in breathtaking harmony. Yet Rome is not just the past. In Trastevere, we find cobblestone streets alive with laughter, candle-lit cafes, and the smell of fresh pasta. Rome is alive, with history, with flavor, with soul. Next, we journey north to Florence, the birthplace of the Renaissance. This is where humanism, art, and architecture flourished. The Duomo dominates the skyline, its dome a triumph of engineering by Brunelleschi. Inside the Uffizi Gallery, works by Botticelli, Da Vinci, and Michelangelo show us what the human spirit is capable of. Florence's elegance wrapped in stone. The Arno River reflects centuries of creativity. Ponte Vecchio, the bridge of goldsmiths, still bustles with life. In the narrow streets, time bends, and art whispers from every corner. Surrounding Florence lies then Tuscany, the heart of rural Italy. Golden hills roll into the horizon, dotted with vineyards and olive groves. In places like Siena and San Gimignano, medieval towns sit untouched by time. Here, the simple things matter. A glass of Chianti, a homemade meal, a sunset over endless fields. Tuscany reminds us to slow down and save a life. Then we drift into Venice, a city like no other. Built on water, its canals replace roads and gondolas replace cars. We glide past grand palaces and under stone bridges, each telling a story of Venice's merchant past. St. Mark's Square welcomes us with the shimmering mosaics of the basilica and the Gothic beauty of the Doge's palace. Venice is romantic and melancholic, a fading dream of elegance, floating between sea and sky. Heading south, we arrive in Naples, raw and energetic, the birthplace of pizza. This is a city of contrasts, chaotic markets, crumbling beauty, and deep passion. Looming above is at Mount Vesuvius, silent and imposing. Nearby, we explore Pompeii, where ash and lava froze a Roman city in time. From Naples, the road winds to the Amalfi Coast, one of the world's most beautiful shorelines. Colorful towns like Positano, Ravello, and Amalfi cling to cliffs above turquoise waters. Lemon groves scent the breeze. Life here is sweet, stylish, and sun-soaked. We continue north to Lake Como, a mirror of elegance. Nestled beneath the Alps, Como is a sanctuary of calm. Luxurious villas line the shore, boats drift silently, and snow-capped peaks complete the scene. In Milan, Italy's fashion capital, the Duomo rises with Gothic drama. This is a city of design and dynamism, where the old and the new blend seamlessly. The Last Supper, by Da Vinci, still hangs in a quiet church, a masterpiece of emotion and light. Our final chapter brings us to Sicily, an island shaped by history and volcanoes. In Palermo, Arab, Greek, and Norman influences mix into a cultural mosaic. The street food is bold, arancini, pannelle, and cannoli, full of spice and history. We climb the slopes of Mount Etna, one of Europe's most active volcanoes, and explore the ancient ruins of Agrigento, where Greek temples glow in the Mediterranean sun. Sicily is wild and beautiful. Its rhythms are older, deeper, more emotional. Throughout the year, Italy transforms with the seasons and festivals. In spring, cherry blossoms brighten the lakes. In summer, cities hum with life. Autumn brings harvest, olives, grapes, truffles. And winter, quiet and reflective, dresses Italy in festive lights and snow-dusted mountains. But beyond its beauty, Italy teaches us something profound: to live fully, to drink espresso slowly, to admire a painting for more than a moment, to eat with friends and toast to life, to feel history underfoot, and to remember that art, love, and passion are not luxuries, they are necessities. Italy is not a checklist, it's a heartbeat, a love letter to the world. From Roman ruins to Renaissance glory, from seaside villages to mountaintop cathedrals, Italy speaks with a voice both ancient and eternal. This is Italy, timeless, passionate, unforgettable. Central Italy, the heartbeat of art, history, and romance. Central Italy is where the pulse of Italian culture and history beat strongest. Here, the past intertwines with the present, and each corner of the region tells a story. From the rolling hills of Tuscany to the grandeur of Rome and the quiet beauty of Umbria and Marche, Central Italy offers a unique blend of art, nature, and historical landmarks. Whether you are a history lover, a wine enthusiast, or a traveler seeking to experience the soul of Italy, Central Italy promises to captivate every sense. Florence, the cradle of the Renaissance. No journey through Central Italy is complete without a visit to Florence, the capital of Tuscany and the birthplace of the Renaissance. Florence is a living museum, with art and architecture at every turn. The city's history is steeped in the work of legendary artists like Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Botticelli, and it was here that the world witnessed the transformation of art from medieval to modern. The centerpiece of Florence is the Duomo di Santa Maria del Fiore, or simply the Florence Cathedral, whose red-tiled dome, designed by Filippo Brunelleschi, dominates the skyline. Visitors can climb to the top for panoramic views of the city, offering a breathtaking perspective of Florence's terracotta rooftops and the Arno River winding through the city. No visit to Florence would be complete without exploring the Uffizi Gallery, one of the world's most famous art museums. Here, masterpieces like Botticelli's The Birth of Venus and Da Vinci's Annunciation are displayed alongside works by Raphael, Titian, and Rembrandt. Just a short walk from the gallery is the Ponte Vecchio, an ancient bridge lined with jewelers and art shops. Strolling across this bridge at sunset, with the Arno River below and the city's skyline in the background, is an experience like no other. Florence is not only a city of museums and art, it is also a place of culture, cuisine, and daily Italian life. The San Lorenzo market is a vibrant place to sample local Tuscan delicacies, such as lampredotto, a traditional tripe sandwich, or a hearty bowl of ribollita, Tuscan vegetable soup. As you wander through the streets, you'll find cafes where you can sip espresso and watch the world go by. Siena, medieval charm and the paleo. Just a short drive south of Florence lies the medieval city of Siena, known for its well-preserved historic center and the famous Palio di Siena, a thrilling horse race held twice a year in the Piazza del Campo. The race, which dates back to the 16th century, is a fierce competition between the city's historic districts, known as contrade. The Palio is not just a sporting event, it is a passionate celebration of Siena's medieval heritage. Siena's Piazza del Campo is one of the most beautiful squares in Italy, shaped like a shell and surrounded by stunning medieval buildings. The Siena Cathedral, with its striped marble facade and intricate mosaics, is another must-see attraction in the city. As you walk through Siena's narrow, winding streets, you'll encounter charming cafes, local trattorias, and artisan shops selling handmade goods. Pisa, the Leaning Tower and Tuscan beauty. A short drive from Florence takes you to Pisa, home to one of the most recognizable landmarks in the world, the Leaning Tower of Pisa. While the tower's tilt is famous, it's the surrounding Piazza dei Miracoli, Square of Miracles, that truly takes your breath away. The Pisa Cathedral and Baptistry are architectural masterpieces, With their intricate designs and stunning mosaics, the tower, which was originally built as a bell tower for the cathedral, leans due to an unstable foundation. Despite the tilt, the tower is remarkably beautiful, and visitors can climb its 294 steps for an unparalleled view of the surrounding area. The Camposanto Monumentale, a monumental cemetery with Roman and medieval tombs, is another highlight of the piazza. Rome, the Eternal City. No journey through central Italy would be complete without a visit to Rome, a city that has been at the heart of Western civilization for over 2 millennia. Known as the Eternal City, Rome is an open-air museum with ancient ruins, grand palaces, and religious landmarks at every turn. The Colosseum is one of Rome's most iconic landmarks, a colossal amphitheater that once hosted gladiatorial contests and public spectacles. Standing at the entrance, you can almost hear the roar of the crowd as gladiators fought for their lives. A short walk away, the Roman Forum and Palatine Hill offer a glimpse into the heart of ancient Rome, with the ruins of temples, basilicas, and triumphal arches spread across the landscape. The Vatican City, the smallest country in the world, is also located within Rome. Home to the papal residence, the Vatican Museums, and the Sistine Chapel, Vatican City is a treasure trove of art, history, and spirituality. The ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, painted by Michelangelo, is one of the greatest masterpieces in the world. The St. Peter's Basilica, with its grand dome designed by Michelangelo and Giovanni Lorenzo Bernini, is a symbol of Catholicism and a must-visit for anyone traveling to Rome. Walking through the streets of Rome, you'll come across